So good to meet you, Jamie, and congratulations on the film. Wondering what your training was like for Heart of Stone.
Pretty intense, pretty full on. Um, I'm someone who likes to keep myself in relatively good nick anyway. Uh, I'm a pretty active person. I'm not very good at, it has a big effect on me if I'm not exercising in some way or training or playing sport. I don't sleep well. I don't feel good, and so. But this was heightened. I had to do a lot of stunt training, a lot of fighting, a lot of throwing guys and girls who are probably stronger than me around the place, and making that look convincing. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, and I definitely enjoy that aspect of my job when it pops up.
Yeah, what was it like for you to star in this action film? I know you've done action before, but on this level, I can imagine it's international. I was sweating, like my palms were sweating watching these stunts. So was it smooth sails or any injuries on set? I want to know some like fun details.
Yeah, I don't think there's any injuries. You finish those days feeling a little black and blue, and you will get the odd nick here, and a little. Look, you don't want to be the guy complaining about, like, a what 2 millimeter like slice on your finger that you've got in the middle of a fight scene. Well, whatever. I don't want to be that guy. But you definitely. I picked up a few scrapes along the way, but felt very safe. Had an unbelievable team around us. But you know, the, by the nature of what you're doing in the confined space, sometimes you're doing it. You're going to get bumped around a bit, but it was all good fun. I don't mind that. I played a ton of rugby growing up, but I don't mind people hitting me. I find it quite fun actually. So yeah, I'm all for it.
Also, want to know what it was like to work with Gal.
She's just brilliant. She's so in her rightful place in leading movies like this. You know what I mean? And she's proven time and time again that she's so capable of being in that position. And it's a lofty position to be in, and it's no easy feat to carry movies of this scale that have this much attention and sort of money behind them, and interest behind them. And it's a very impressive thing, and she does it with grace and decorum, and grit and strength and humor. It's very cool, and yeah, I just love working with her. I love the whole cast, but Gal's at the forefront of all of it, and yeah, she made it super easy.
Also, last question for you. I love the artificial intelligence angle of the movie. I'm not going to give anything away, but
Yeah.
in real life, how do you feel about AI? Because this is really timely for our industry. Are you hesitant? Are you ready for the future? Like, what are your feelings?
But I think I'm a bit terrified probably if I it's when I allow myself to think about it too much. Now, we made this movie without that really being the public consciousness in the way it is today. It's so weird that now, a year and a half after making the movie, or a year after finishing the movie, it's so prevalent in our daily news cycle, and our daily consciousness globally. It's mad how that sort of worked out, and how, the timing of it. But God, I think if any of us allow ourselves to think about it, it is truly terrifying. Uh, how big it is, and uh, how scary it can become if not handled in the right way. And you're putting a lot of trust in uh, things that are sort of beyond your comprehension. And there's trust in some people leading up to that point, and often people in power are the hardest people to trust. So yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't scared of it.
Totally agree. Thank you so much for your time and congratulations again. I know fans are going to love this one.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cheers.